day 72, and today was a lot better, so I got a good night's sleep. We still had an early start. Try to get a taxi from the hotel, and what did I say last video? They're really good or they try to rape you, and these guys straight up were like, yeah, we want 2,500 rupees to take you to the distributor point. I'm like, dude, it's a 10-minute drive. It cost less the first time to get from the airport, and it was 35. Come on. So I called my contact. He actually came and picked me up this morning. That was cool. Didn't have a lot to do at the distributor point today. I mean, it was really just sit there and maintain the databases, watching everything, make sure it happens. I made sure I sat with my feet up this time, so if the rat decided to come back out, he wasn't running up my leg. Big issue with mosquitoes at this joint, though, too. Like, I don't know, man. This, again, I'm not going to say it. You guys know me by now. I mean, there's no other words to describe the distributor point. At least they had good internet. I'll give them that. So they gave me the passcode to the Wi-Fi. I got to kind of dick off on the internet for a little bit while we were waiting for orders to come through. We got out fairly early. I had a really late flight leaving just in case I had any problems, so no worries there. But, you know, I mean, today it was a real simple day. We went and the idea was that I was going to buy my contact beer, you know, get him a beer. It's been a long couple days. Put a lot of work into some of the database files he was working with. And this place, man, India just has so many freaking hole-in-the-wall joints that serve food and booze. He's like, oh, this place looks like it serves booze. And we, like, drive down, like, this backwoods alley, and then, poof, there's a restaurant. Okay. The restaurant was cool, though. I mean, it was all outdoors. They had cold beer. The crazy part was, though, I kept looking up. I was like, dude, that's a bat. And my boy's like, no, that's not a bat. That's a bird. I'm like, what kind of bird, you know, doesn't chirp, flies from tree to tree, doesn't make a noise? You don't hear flapping. You don't hear chirping. He's like, I'm like, that's a bat, dude. It's flying from tree to tree eating insects. No, it's not a bat. Sure shit, dude. This thing comes swooping down. I look up. I'm like, yo. He looks up. You can see this thing had a wingspan that had to be about 9 to 10 inches. I mean, huge ass bat. So he kind of freaked out, and it was kind of funny. He's like, no, as long as it's not a vampire bat. And then we got on the subject of sci-fi movies, but I can't believe the amount of bats I've actually seen here in India. Does explain why there's not too many bugs. Very rarely do I notice a mosquito every now and then, but a ton of bats in this country. So, you know, it is what it is. It's Ace Ventura, no doubt. So, outside of that, hole-in-the-wall restaurants, cold beer, and bats. I guess you can't ask for much else. So, again, nothing really important happened today. I didn't get ran over by the rat. I survived the distributor point. Nothing else to say. So, you know the drill. Like the video, subscribe, share the page, and I'll see you back in the U.S.